Welcome to the Family and Community Engagement Guidance and Compliance course. Each module of the course is designed around a required compliance component, which will be shared with you, the participant, as a learning assignment, followed by a final assessment at the end of the three course sections. The purpose of this course is twofold. The first task reviews and explains the required GADOE components, and the second task details how to maintain the appropriate documentation for those components. The intended course participants are primarily Title I parent facilitators. However, in some of our schools with Title I programs, other staff members or a team of staff members may be responsible for hosting Title I supported events and maintaining the required documentation for your local school. You may notice quite quickly that the course is not filled with lots of videos and PowerPoints, but rather delivered in a podcast format. Each module will include a podcast which is designed for you to listen to while reviewing the handouts in each task. We recommend that you download and print the handouts before listening to the podcast. Each learning podcast will take 30 to 45 minutes. We recommend you settle into a quiet place where you will not be interrupted for about an hour. This will give you plenty of time to organize the documents and complete the assignments. Before we begin, let us take a look at the common vocabulary you will hear throughout the course, a series of podcasts helping to support the understanding of the State Department required components and the Cobb County School District expectations of family and community engagement. The course must be completed by the due dates assigned. Module. A course module is information which is organized into big ideas to cover multiple topics. The course must be completed in order to provide a sequence for you to follow the assignments. Assignment. Assignments are opportunities for you to engage in the learning process and address specific trends. Assignments are tasks you will need to complete in order to sign off that you have been trained to meet the required components of the law. Assessment. Formative assessments after each of the three big ideas are for you to participate in to demonstrate your learning throughout the course interactions. The assessment may come in the form of a quiz, survey, or open-ended questionnaire. Here are a few quick slides to get you into the rhythm of the course and share some of the main components for each assignment. Course navigation. It is imperative that you know how to navigate the course. Use the drop-down on the left to select the module you would like to work on. Course assignment. Each module within the course will have an assignment and may have an assessment to demonstrate your understanding of the critical learning goals. Here is a snapshot of one of the course modules. Each module is similar. Once you click on the Assignment tab, the Details tab will appear. You will want to become familiar with this page. In the middle of the page, there are three tabs: Details, Participant Response, and Activity Log. The Details tab houses the podcast and your downloadable documentation. The Participant Response tab is where you will submit the assignment to complete the course module or submit the assessment. On this page, the Details tab, you will click play to listen to the podcast, much like you did today to access the introduction video. The main page has a few items you should take notice of. The status of the assignment will either say assigned or completed, and the top right Back to Assignments tab will also allow you to navigate to another assignment within the same module if there are multiple assignments, or assessments. The main page has a few items you should take note of. The grading section will show you the tasks that you have completed and the points possible for completion. If there are multiple assignments or assessments per module, this is where you will want to check before ending your session to ensure you have received the maximum possible points. You will first be instructed to download and print the documentation. We recommend saving this to your desktop or OneDrive folder for easy access. Each module assignment will have the following items in a very similar order. After your first assignment, the rhythm of the course should be fairly easy to follow. A will be the read first document. The podcast will follow this document, so make sure to print it out. B will be your documentation cover page, and C will always be your checklist. Any items that follow, like D on this example, will contain other files that you will find helpful in completing the required documentation. Once all the documents are downloaded and organized in the order displayed, you can begin the podcast by clicking the play button. You've now completed the overview. Open up the next module to